Hi students, welcome to Alphos e-learning program mathematics class trigonometry, and we are in compound angles, and this is the subtopic, that is conditional identities in terms of tan and chord functions. In previous session we have discussed two such kind of identities. Now we are continuing with the other, that is third and fourth one is same in tan and chord identities. So yesterday, that means in previous session we have completed with 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B equal to how much? 2, and whenever it is A plus B value equal to here 45 degrees. So whenever A plus B is 45 degrees, that is pi by 4 or 5 pi by 4, then you can make use of this condition, then immediately you can write the answer as how much here? 2. So this we have done yesterday and with some examples. And whenever these kind of identities, if you are unable to recollect very fast, then you can use even this trick also, that is sum of the angles is 45 degrees, one of the angles you choose as 0 degrees and the other angle you take as 45 degrees. So if I take A equal to 0, B equal to 45 degrees, then what is the value here? 1 plus tan 0 is 0. So 1 plus 0 and into this one is 1 plus tan 45 is 1. Thereby you got the answer 1 into 2, that is equal to 2. So in this way also you can use here these kind of identities. And the next one we observed 1 minus cot A into 1 minus cot B equal to 2 under the same condition, that is 1 minus cot A into 1 minus cot B equal to 2. Okay students. So here you have the value, this also we got 2, but here if you take A value as 0, then what is cot 0? Cot 0 is cos 0 by sin 0, undefined. So here you are not supposed to consider A is 0 and B as 45 degrees. Okay. So in this case what you have to change is the sum has to be here 45 degrees, no doubt at all. So for the sum to be 45 degrees, choose one angle as here, suppose 30 degrees, another angle you choose as 15 degrees. Understand? So whenever you are taking any substitution values to obtain the answer, you must be aware of undefined values also. So here if you put just like our tan function, A is 0, B is 45, you will get no problem here, whereas here you are going to get undefined values. That is why whenever any problem is given, before you substitute, you should be take care of these here undefined kind of values. Now if you take B is 30 and B is 15, A is 30, the sum is how much here? 45 degrees, no doubt. At the same time if I put here, this is 1 minus root 3 and this value we deduced already. What is this value? 2 plus root 3. So if you substitute, definitely you can get the answer. So these yesterday we have discussed, that is in the previous session. Now let us continue with other values, that is A plus B plus C is n pi. N is integer value. Now whenever A plus B plus C equal to n pi, we have sigma tan A equal to how much? Pi tan A. What is the meaning here? Tan A plus tan B plus tan C equal to tan A into tan B into tan C. And what about this value? Cot A cot B plus cot B cot C plus cot C cot A equal to 1. Okay students. So now we are going to deduce these results. A plus B plus C, n means integer, that means A plus B plus C can be here 0. A plus B plus C minus pi plus 2 pi, 3 pi, minus 4 pi, etc. all integer values, whether they are positive or negative. And now let us prove this result. So I think all of you remember in previous sessions we have discussed tan of A plus B plus C equal to, what is the formula? It is nothing but S1 minus S3 divided by 1 minus S2. Okay. So what is S1 representing here? Tan A plus tan B plus tan C, sum of terms by taking only one at a time, and S3 represent product of all the three terms. S2 represent sum of products by taking 2 at a time. And now here if I substitute A plus B plus C as n pi, so this is tan n pi equal to S1 minus S3 by 1 minus S2. Okay. But what is tan n pi when n is integer? It is 0. So 0 equal to S1 minus S3 by 1 minus S2. Cross multiplication it will vanish, and thereby you got S1 minus S3 equal to 0. Therefore, S1 is how much here? S3. So what is S1? It is tan A plus tan B plus tan C by taking 1 at a time. And what about S3? 3 at a time, that is tan A into tan B into tan C. So you got the answer, right? So not only for n is 1, but you can prove for any integral multiple of pi. And this one we can prove like this, but the same model problem, even it is very important in your board exam level. In board exam level, same problem, that is same condition, we deduce in other way. What is the other way? We consider the given condition, that is a plus b plus c equal to n pi, okay. Then a plus b can be written as n pi minus c. Any value you can send the other side. A plus c equal to n pi minus b, or b plus c equal to n pi minus a. So any value you can send the other side. Now let us take here tan function, because the required one is in tan. So tan of a plus b equal to, what is the value? Tan of n pi minus c, okay. N pi minus c means where it is located? It is not even multiple, right? So it is here odd multiple or even multiple, we are not telling. It is n pi, n may be 1, n may be 2, n may be minus 1, etc. So what is n pi minus c? Either it comes, if it is odd, it fall in second quadrant. If it is even, it fall in fourth quadrant. Therefore, as a whole we say here the answer is nothing but negative, understand. So if I take n is 1, then it is pi minus c, and if I take n equal to 2, it is 2 pi minus c. If it is pi minus c for odd value, second quadrant, for even value it is in fourth quadrant. As a result, the tan answer is negative. Hence, what is the value if this is tan a plus b? Formula I am writing, tan a plus tan b whole divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Students, observe here, whenever you are using compound angle formulae, any term sin of a plus b, it is not sin a plus sin b. Understand students, because this sign is not a number, so that you can distribute and thereby you can get this kind of value. This is wrong. So which is right? We already proved the deduction, that is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So any time you got sin or cos or tan, whatever it is, there is no such rule to use like this. So you have to use the already proved formulae, and thereby this is the result. Then what about this side? It is minus tan c, okay. Now let us do cross multiplication. Thereby tan a plus tan b equal to, how much it is? Minus tan c into 1 minus tan a tan b, okay students. So this is the value we got. And now what about here? Multiply, that is tan a plus tan b equal to, now if you multiply, this is minus tan c into 1, and that is equal to minus tan c. After that minus into minus, this minus into minus here plus, therefore plus tan c, tan a and tan b, right. So this is the value we obtained. Now finally take minus tan c to this side, so that you got sigma tan a, and RHS how much you got? It is pi tan a. So students, whenever you observe a plus b plus c equal to n pi, then what is our answer? Sigma tan a is pi tan a. Observe here, we use this symbol. It is indicating implies as well as implied by. So implies we proved now. This is all what actually implies. So this is nothing but here implies condition, and implied by means come from the last step, okay. So this is the given condition. Under this condition, you know, you can prove a plus b plus c, sum of 3 angles is nothing but n pi, understand. So now let us come from the end. This is the condition, take here one of the value to the other side, so it will become minus, and after that from these two take minus tan c common, so this is the value, and after that you can obtain here this entire value sent to the denominator, so you can get this step, and after that you write this LHS value as this formula, and minus tan c you can use this formula. If n is 0, what is the value? Again minus tan c, and then remove tan function, so you got a plus b is n pi minus c, hence a plus b plus c equal to n pi, okay. So implies and implied by, implies we proved, and implied by means first step, second step, third step, just if you go like this, this is nothing but implied by. Hence this result is applicable, implies and implied by, and implies and implied by, it can be given as even if and only if, double if, okay, if and only if, that is same as also implies and implied by. Now observe here students, we proved one result, then for the second result, that is sigma cot A cot B equal to 1. So sigma cot A cot B equal to 1, then we have to get the other answer, that is 1. Now you can easily deduce from the known result. Just now we have proved, what is our proof here? Tan A plus tan B plus tan C equal to, what is the value you got? Tan A into tan B into tan C, okay students. So this result just now we proved, okay. Now let us write all these values in terms of cot, that means this is nothing but what? 1 by cot A, okay, and this is what here? 1 by cot B, and plus this value is 1 by cot C. In the same way RHS also we write, that is 1 by cot A into 1 by cot B and into how much here? 1 by cot C, understand students. So this value you got on RHS, as required result is in terms of cot, so we reduce the known value whatever we have proved just now in terms of cot. Now let us take LCM this side, left hand side. So the LCM is nothing but cot A, cot B into cot C, okay. Now here only cot A present, therefore what should be the other term? You have to write the product cot B, cot C, right, plus cot C, cot A, and next value plus cot A, cot B. Got it students? So this is the value you got after taking LCM. And now what is RHS value? This is equal to RHS you got 1 divided by cot A, cot B, cot C, right, and this is equal to is there, therefore we can cancel both the denominators. Hence what is the numerator? Sigma cot A cot B, and what is the RHS side you got? It is nothing but 1, okay. That means here observe, sigma cot A cot B you can write, or you can write sigma cot B cot C, or you can write sigma cot C cot A. Anyways you can write with 3 values A comma B comma C. So you got this result. So if you prove here this value, you got simultaneously cot also. So anytime tan and cot results given, just make use of the tan result so as to obtain the cot result just by writing in this form. So students, now you got the third result. What about now the fourth one? Observe how are sum of angles given. These are odd multiples of pi by 2, whereas the above one is integral multiple of pi. So you can remember only in one way, that is if this is even multiple of pi by 2, then this is odd multiple of pi by 2. Even multiple of pi by 2, 2 into pi by 2, then it is pi, that is next 4 into pi by 2, that is again 2 pi, like that it is even multiple of pi by 2, and this one is odd multiple of pi by 2. So if you remember, it will be easy. Then what's happening? Observe the deductions also, just ulta, right? If you take here tan value, same kind of result, now you are getting in terms of cot, and next whatever here cot result, same you got now in terms of tan. That is the only difference. Okay, so nothing to worry. How can I remember all this? In this way some small tricks will be available, and you have to identify or notice where you can get all those. So now here this is even multiple of pi by 2, odd multiple of pi by 2. Whatever results you got in tan cot, here just to reverse the order, that is it, interchange values tan cot. Now how to prove this? Same manner. In same manner I am using again that S1 etc. formula. So what is our tan of A plus B plus C? Understand, this is equal to, it is S1 minus S3 divided by 1 minus S2. Okay, so in this way we can write. Now what is A plus B plus C? Odd multiple of pi by 2. As A plus B plus C is odd multiple of pi by 2, that is 2n plus 1 pi by 2, and this is S1 minus S3 by 1 minus S2. Got it, students? Now what is happening here? This is odd multiple of pi by 2 means undefined. Undefined means, suppose if I write 1 by 0, or else you can use here the denominator has to be here 0. When denominator is 0, numerator not equal to 0, then it is undefined. So 1 minus S2 has to be here what? 0 for tan of odd multiple of pi by 2. Hence what is the value? S2 equal to 1. What is S2 here? It is nothing but sigma tan A tan B. So in this problem you got sigma tan A tan B equal to 1. Then in this result, if you write tan as 1 by cot and tan B as 1 by cot, obviously you can obtain this result also. So students, these are very easy and many times we use in our problems, therefore you have to remember all these results. Unnecessary, no need of here buttifying like that, just by doing so many problems automatically all these will be in your mind. Now how they may ask here these kind of problems? One of the examples, suppose if a problem you observe in this way, again as I said all these are unknown angles. Before unknown angle type of problems, definitely there will be a formula. Here these are our unknown angles, understand. So now for these unknown angles, what is the formula? First you observe how only 3 angles they kept on repeating. What are they? 25, 31 and 34. Then what is their sum? 25 plus 31 plus 34, it's nothing but 90 degrees. So 90 degrees means it comes under this value. Therefore what we have to write is, when A plus B plus C equal to n0, if I substitute as it is an integer, then you will get how much here? Pi by 2. So once A plus B plus C equal to pi by 2, what is our result? Sigma tan A tan B is 1. And hence what is the entire answer? Just 1 over. Understand? That means what should be our observation? How are the angles? The angles are in such a way, 25 degrees plus 31 degrees plus 34 degrees equal to how much? 90 degrees. Understand? Then if you put n is 0 here, A plus B plus C equal to how much? 90. Therefore by using our formula sigma tan 25 degrees and into tan 31 degrees, what is our answer? It is 1. That's it, over. Understand students? So very easy if you are able to remember this kind of formulae. And what about the second example? In second example you observe tan A is 1, tan B is 2, tan C is 3. Then what is the value of A plus B plus C? A, B, C means these are nothing but angles. That means what about sum of those 3 angles? Now you observe students, how are the given tan functions given? 1, 2, 3. Then what is the sum? 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6. Then why I am going in that way? Because I know only A equal to 45 degrees. If I write tan A is 1 means tan A equal to tan 45 degrees. Hence I can know only A equal to 45. Then what about tan B is 2? I don't know. Tan C is 3 also I don't know. So what to do? We have to make use of one of the identities, and therefore immediately we have to go for which formula is suitable. What is the suitable formula? Tan A plus tan B plus tan C clearly equal to how much? 1 into 2 into 3, right? So you got this kind of value, 6 equal to 6. Hence sigma tan A is the same as how much here? Pi tan A. And when this value hold good, when A plus B plus C equal to n pi. Already I said it is if and only if relation, that is implies and implied by. Therefore you got this kind of answer. Directly you got without knowing what is tan B is 2 means I don't know angle B exactly, I have to go for this is calculator etc., but no, those are not available for our exam. Hence you have to make use of this kind of formulae. Okay students, now sometimes they ask here options will be given as pi also, understand, A plus B plus C is pi. So one option they will give, suppose A plus B plus C equal to pi, and the other option if they give in triangle ABC, understand, those are angles of triangle. ABC are angles of triangle ABC means what is the meaning? Is it same or not? Understand? Suppose in triangle ABC, what is A plus B plus C? Again pi. So they may give here options like this also. A plus B plus C is pi, or A plus B plus C is pi, and A comma B comma C are angles of a triangle. Therefore option B they may change as A plus B plus C, surely it is pi, where A comma B comma C are nothing but angles of triangle, understand, angles of triangle ABC. Okay students, if it is given like this and C option will be given something etc. Suppose if it is given this like this, then which option you choose? N can be any integer, understand, positive or negative. So no doubt option A is 100% right, no doubt in that. N value we have taken 1. And what about here second option? Here also they said sum of the angles is pi, no doubt at all. But what extra they gave in the condition? When ABC are angles of triangle ABC. Now my question is this second option right or wrong? Understand? No doubt A plus B plus C is pi. So in a triangle, students, all of you know sum of angles is 180 degrees. Understand? So sum is 180. But what are necessary conditions for a triangle? Where suppose one acute angle present, the acute angle present, it may be obtuse angle or it may be right angle, or all the three may be here acute angles. In a triangle, all of you know very well, there cannot exist two obtuse angles, understand. So if I take tan A equal to 1, what is this value here? A you can choose 45 degrees, one of the options, and tan B is 2 means what about this value? 2 means it is nothing but 2 radians. 2 radians means it is 2 into 57 degrees. That means obviously you noticed that this is nothing but how much here? It is obtuse angle. And next tan C equal to 3. 3 means it is nothing but 3 radians. 3 radians means 3 into how much here? 57 degrees. Understand students, what is 57 into 3 actually? It is 21 here, and this one is 17. Understand? That means here also you got obtuse angle. So these two are obtuse angles and this one is acute angle. Hence what is the condition? In a triangle you cannot get 2 are obtuse angles. Hence this option is wrong. A plus B plus C equal to pi. That means they may be in any ways you can use here A plus B plus C equal to pi, whereas you cannot obtain here the other value, because the meaning is if I take in this way the angles, that means these values, these are 2 radians, only B value, and this is only C value. If I take obtuse angle, tan is negative and here also negative. Hence students, here you have to take ABC as only angle sum is pi, that is it, but not here triangle angles. Now sometimes in these problems they give A minus B plus C, understand, equal to n pi. A minus B plus C equal to n pi. Then also what about the result? Here you have observed A plus B plus C, but sometimes you may observe A minus B plus C equal to n pi, understand. Then what to do here? Whenever it is given in this way, the only thing you have to do is just to replace B by minus B from this result. Wherever B is there, just to replace B by minus B. That means A plus, this is minus B plus C equal to n pi. Okay. Then what is the result? Implies tan A plus tan B. Instead of B, what you are having? Minus B plus tan C, and equal to what is our known value? Tan A, and into tan of minus B, and into how much? Tan C. So only one change, that is nothing but just replace B value by minus B. Hence finally what is your value? Tan A minus tan B plus tan C equal to, once this is minus tan A, tan B, tan C. How I got this minus value extra, students? Because we know the formula, tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Hence you got extra minus. Suppose here two are minus symbols given, that is A minus B minus C, same process, understand. So nothing to worry about those, just to replace B by minus B. If it is given A minus B and this also minus C here, just what we are going to do here, put again minus symbol, that is it. So nothing to worry about this kind of values whenever minus symbols are inserted in between. Now what will happen if n is completely 0? Understand, if n is 0, what will happen here? Then A plus B plus C equal to 0, got it? So A plus B plus C is 0, then also you got sigma tan A equal to how much? Pi tan A. So in this way students, these results are very important. Every time whenever I am telling very important, don't understand, these are only for this chapter. These will come many times, especially extreme values, we apply this formula many times. Okay. So dear students, let us have a glance on these problems. One by one let us do just basic formula of compound angles. Okay, nothing to worry, these many problems are there like that. Everywhere almost you observe all are almost unknown angles, 100 degrees, 125 degrees here, 40, 80 and here 10 degrees, and here see these are some other new terminology type, and these are almost all unknown values. Therefore every time unknown values are there implies definitely there will be a formula. So now let us start one by one each problem. So first problem is, what model it is actually? Two cosine functions and two are sine functions, and how are they also? One is this model and this other is different. If both are same, we would have write cos square, and here also both same, we would have write sine square, but these are different, understand. Once these are different, then what to do here? This is of the form cos A cos B. So this is cos A cos B. And what about this value here? Sin A, same value. You have to check whether this and this both are one and the same or not. So this also here A, and this one is what here? B. And now it is of the form cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. What is the formula for it? Cos of A minus B. So to this problem directly you can write the value as cos of A minus B. So what is your A minus B here? Cos of, it is A. What is A here? N plus 1 into alpha. And next what is B here? It is minus, and B means N minus 1 into alpha. Whenever minus symbols are there, better put a bracket in this way. and now here this is cos of, I am multiplying n into alpha is n alpha plus alpha, and next minus n into alpha, so minus n alpha, minus into minus plus alpha, and now here these two get cancelled. So what is our answer? It is equal to cos 2 alpha. Understand students? So which answer is right here? Option C. So option C is right answer. Got it? So first you have to identify what is the relevant formula, and the relevant formula is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. No need of here put any 0, alpha 45 etc. Not necessary because it is almost direct. Okay students. So this is first problem. Now let us observe second problem. You know here degrees. So these are degrees, but one extra symbol is coming. What is that actually? Minutes. Understand? So you know very well 60 minutes equal to 1 degree. So once it is 60 minutes equal to 1 degree, you can make use of that value. First observe how are the terms. So how are the terms given? First one is sin 40 degrees 35 minutes, and same value repeated here also. Understand? And next here 19 degrees 25 minutes, same value repeated here also. That means if this value is now our A, then what is this value here? B. Understand? So one value if you take A, then this value is your B. I am writing here. Now we are doing here second problem, that is sin of 45 degrees 35 minutes, I am taking it as A, and next value is cos 19 degrees and 25 minutes, that is B, and next value cos 40 degrees, same value is repeating again, therefore this is cos A, and this one is sin B, same 19 degrees 25 minutes repeated. Hence what is this value here? Sin of A plus B. What is your A value here? That A value is 40 degrees 35 minutes plus B value is 19 degrees 25 minutes. Understand students? So this is the value you got, and whenever degrees minutes are there, you should add here separate minutes value and separate degrees. However, we add rupees pies, in the same way you have to add here also. That means it is equal to sin of, if I add these two, it is 60 minutes. Understand? 5 plus 5, 60 minutes, and this one is 59 degrees. But we know 60 minutes is nothing but how much? 1 degree. So that I am writing 59 degrees, and this one is again 1 degree. However, whenever you got 100 pies if you got, then it is nothing but how much? 1 rupee. So if you are having, suppose in any value 59 rupees plus 100 pies, then what we count it as? 60 rupees. Understand? 59 rupees is there and 100 pies is there, then how you calculate? Actually it is 60 rupees. Now in the same way 60 minutes is 1 degree, so 1 degree plus 59 degrees, then automatically what is our value here? It is nothing but 60 degrees. So what is sin 60 degrees? It is nothing but root 3 by 2. Hence students, here observe the second problem answer is how much you got? Option B, that is root 3 by 2. So nothing to worry, so many angles are there, I don't know any of those. So immediately I want to skip for third problem. Don't think like that. Problems just if you observe clearly, then definitely you will get a formula, relevant formula. Now let us see the third one. What is the third one actually? Angle theta is acute angle. Theta is acute. 2 sin theta given as this much. Understand? Then what is that theta value? Theta may be 70 degrees, 50, 60 or 40. And among all these 4, which is your known value? 60 is your known value. If I substitute 2 sin 60 degrees, suppose, then 2 and 2 get cancelled, root 3 will be the leftover value. So root 3 equal to this entire thing. So we can obtain or not, we don't know, because About 10 degrees we don't have any proper knowledge, understand. Therefore, what to do in these problems? In any problem, if you observe root 3 along with cosine value or sine value like this, if you observe root 3, immediately you just write this root 3 as either cot 30 degrees or you can write tan 60 degrees, understand students. So, any of the values you can use. Suppose if I take the given value, because it is given, it is not proved, understand, the entire thing is given. 2 sin theta equal to root 3 times cos 10 degrees and plus how much it is given, sin 10 degrees, understand. So, one of the methods is you can use root 3 as cot 30, after that you can write cos 30 divided by sin 30, and the other one is you can write tan 60 also, sin 60 divided by cos 60, any value you can use. I am using the least acute angle, that is cot 30 I am preferring, you can use any value, definitely you will get the answer. 30 degrees into cos 10 and plus how much it is now, sin 10. Now we are in which problem students? Third problem, understand, we are in third problem. And now root 3 value I wrote as cot 30 degrees, right. Now this cot 30 you write as cos 30 degrees divided by sin 30 degrees and into cos 10 plus how much it is, sin 10 degrees, right. Now let us take here this sin 30 as LCM. Known value, immediately don't write again root 3 by 2, 1 by 2 get cancelled again, you will get the same step. Don't do like that, just take LCM, cos 30 degrees into cos 10 degrees plus what about this value here, sin 10 degrees and sin 30 degrees, right, and whole divided by sin 30, and what is this side you are having, 2 times sin theta, understand. Now this is equal to numerator, observe clearly, it is of what form, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, 30 degrees 10 degrees, again 30 degrees 10 degrees, therefore it is of the form cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, hence cos of A minus B. So this is your 30 degrees, 10 degrees, again 10 degrees and this one is your 30 degrees. Therefore numerator is cos of A minus B, 30 minus 10, and what is the denominator, it is alone, so write the value, what is the value, 1 divided by 2, understand students. Now what about here, finally the value, so left hand side you are having 2 sin theta, we are not changing this value as it is we kept, and now the right hand side 1 by 2 it will become 2, so here 2 and cos of 30 minus 10, what is the value, cos 20 degrees, understand. Now what is the problem you got, this side you are having sin, whereas this side you got cos, we want here this as sin, how to reduce cos as sin, just make use of complementary angle. Now here 20 is there and if you subtract 90 from this value here, that is how much, sin 70 degrees, right, 20 plus here 70 plus 20 is how much, 90, complementary angle, therefore we write cos 20 as immediately how much, sin 70. So now students observe what is in theta place, you are having 70 degrees, right. So what is the answer to this problem, it is theta equal to, you got here 70 degrees. So theta value is acute and you got that acute angle as how much, 70 degrees. So what is important condition, not only now, in future also in many problems you come across this type of problems, whenever you got like this root 3 with cos or sin like that, then just write root 3 as either tan 60 degrees or else cot 30 degrees, or another one also you can do, divide this value 2 and then root 3 by 2, that root 3 by 2 you can write again some value, that means taking cross multiplication sin 30 etc. also, or sin 60 cos 30 any value. So in this way you can do the same problem. Now what about here, fourth one, observe tan 40 plus tan 80, understand, and minus root 3 into this entire value. I already told you, you should not write tan A plus tan B is not equal to tan of A plus B, understand, that is clear. Now how to solve the fourth problem? First observe fourth problem, students, clearly. So what is the fourth problem given? Tan 40 degrees plus tan 80 degrees minus some value also given extra, understand. So every time you just make sure tan of A plus B is not equal to tan A plus tan B, extra value also there. Now you have to use here, they used only two values, one is 40 degrees and the other one is 80 degrees. Whenever in the problem plus symbol is there in between these two, then start problem by taking their sum, and in between these two if minus symbol is there, then start the problem by taking their difference 80 minus 40, and plus symbol is there, then take their sum 80 plus 40, understand, students. So I am taking now 80 plus 40, you know very well it is nothing but 120 degrees, right. So this is the value. Why we used those? These are in the problem. Hence, as the problem is in terms of tan function, I am taking now tan function both the sides. So tan 80 plus 40 equal to how much here? Tan 120. Students, I think you have been observing since a long time, we have been using, whenever a problem is in terms of tan, we are using this kind of formula, understand. So same here also we adopted. Now what is this? Tan of A plus B, okay. Then tan A, tan 80 degrees plus tan 40 degrees, formula I am writing, divided by 1 minus tan 80 degrees into how much? Tan 40 degrees. Got it, students? So tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Now tan 120, tan 120 directly you might not know, so you can write it as 180 minus 60, but better by this time you have to remember all these values, understand. So 120 how I wrote, students, as 180 minus 60, understand. So now these values, any of the values we do not know, so we cannot substitute, and this is the known value, it is of the form 180 minus theta. What is tan 180 minus theta? Minus tan theta. So the left hand side I am writing as it is, the right hand side how much you got? Minus tan 60 degrees, second quadrant, and therefore you got this value. And what is this value here? Minus root 3, got it. So same left hand side, we did not change any of the values because none of the values you know here, that is why we kept it as it is, and we have changed here the RHS. What about RHS you got? Finally minus root 3. Now let us do cross multiplication, okay, students. So we are doing now cross multiplication. So the same value, if I write cross multiplication, tan 40 plus tan 80 equal to how much you will get now? Minus root 3 times, minus root 3 times the entire denominator, that is 1 minus tan 40, and into how much, students? It is tan 80 degrees, okay. So you got this value. Now we require this thing, that means they asked root 3 value also it should come this side. Therefore let us write this is tan 40 degrees plus tan 80 degrees and equal to, let us multiply, it is minus root 3 minus into minus plus root 3 times tan 40 into tan 80 degrees, got it. And therefore take now this entire value this side. If I take that value this side, then tan 40 degrees plus tan 80 degrees and plus minus you got root 3 times tan 40 into tan 80, students, how much you got now? Equal to minus root 3, okay. So finally what is our answer now? The answer you got as minus root 3, understand. So now I can tell you the trick, okay. The beginning itself we can't say, Now I can tell you, because you know complete proof, so I can tell you the trick. The trick is nothing but here this is tan A plus tan B, and this value if you add, plus symbol is there and minus is there, then if you add tan 120, and what is tan 120 minus root 3, that will be our answer. But whenever you have plus symbol here, here it should be with the product. With the product you should have minus, and this value must be always here tan of sum of these values. Understand? Now basing on that concept, you observe here 100 degrees, 125 degrees, but plus symbol is there. Understand? Here minus symbol, just now I said if here plus symbol, here it should be minus, but here you are having plus symbol. Now what about sum of these two values? Actually 225 degrees. 100 degrees plus 125 degrees is nothing but 225, and what is tan of 225? The tan of 225 value is 180 plus 45, that is nothing but how much actually? It is tan 45 degrees. Understand? And therefore you got here plus symbol, and here tan of 120 degrees is minus root 3, so you got this value because of the obtuse angle, whereas here it is falling in third quadrant, so you got as it is plus symbol. Hence what is the answer? Tan 100 plus 125, tan 225, that means it is 1, that is the answer. Then how you can express it actually? If you want to do in the same way, I will give the hint, that means you have to start problem by taking as 125 degrees plus 100 degrees. What is this value, students? It is 225 degrees. And then let us take here tan function both the sides, that is tan of 125 degrees plus 100 degrees equal to tan of 225 degrees. As I said, in between plus symbol is there, so you should start the problem by taking sum of the angles. And now the procedure is same, so that you can obtain the value as here option B, that is 1. So students, these are some problems which we have done now. So students, we have done all these problems and previously some conditional identities with examples, and please don't come to and sit before the channel, so just in a blank way and be practice all these, and with good practice definitely you can understand all these problems. Okay, so just practice and come.